So a question that's often asked of me, and I think it's something that people ask themselves a lot is, do I need a ritual? Do I need a routine? Or do I need both? You know, you'll see people talk about, what is your ritual in the morning? What is your morning routine? And I think what happens a lot of times is, and everyone's different. I mean, some people need a routine. I mean, they have to have, I wake up and I do this at that time. And then the next thing I do, it's kind of like a domino. And that's the best way for their day to be productive. And that's great. I come from a different perspective because I don't respond well that way. I'm more into rituals. What are the rituals that I'm going to get done in 24 hours? I mean, as you can tell, it's not the 3 a.m. where I pop in the gym as I do sometimes. It's, I don't know, what time it is. It's about 8:45 because I think I got a coaching call about 8:50. And so what I know is this: I have rituals that within 24 hours, I'm going to get them done. And now for some people, it's like, oh my gosh, how are you going to get that done? Well, you've got to have a foundation. That foundation is commitment. And we are in a very uncommitted society. Commitment's tough because, see, commitment's interesting. Either you did it or you didn't. There's no gray area. It's not like a goal where you got close or you tried. You did it or you didn't, and then we're concerned with being judged. And so, with me, what I know is I've got to have commitments. And with that, though, is everyone has commitments. See, one of the things that I used to say, and then until I really learned and observed is, that's not a committed person, or this is a committed person. You know what? Everyone is committed. You know what you're committed to? Whatever's showing up. You're committed. You're committed to whatever is showing up, and that's the thing that you've got to own. But with commitment, here's the key piece, is you have to have a lever. You have to have a lever for commitment. It's easy to throw out, I'm committing to do this. I'm going to have this big vision, or I'm going to accomplish this or that. But, there's got to be a lever. That lever's accountability. The accountability is this. It's a deadline. And it's someone that's going to check in. The challenge with people not wanting accountability is we were all raised on guilt. Every one of us. We were reminded more of what we did wrong than what we did right. If you were to make your bed every single day, but you didn't make it one day out of the year, you were reminded of the one time, not the 364 other times. And I got news for you. All that stuff, when our brain was malleable and was shaped, those are old tape recordings at play. And so we move away from accountability because we weren't really held accountable. We were condemned. And one of the things I want to help you with accountability is observing or noticing without judgment. And if you have specific, measurable, actionable commitments, and you have a deadline, and you have someone check in with you and measure it, what you get to do is you get to dictate what your future will be, because your future is in your past. Your past actions or lack thereof are based, your past actions or lack thereof will predict your future, as long as you're really to take the time and look at it and not judge. Be a witness, not a judge. So, whether that's another person. For me personally, what's my accountability? Maybe it's not another person. I believe in my work, and again, this is for me. I get the privilege to get in front of people, and I talk about discipline, and I talk about commitment, okay? Well, how the hell am I going to get on stage in front of a group of people and talk about discipline and commitment, okay? If I'm not even taking care of my body, I don't have the discipline or commitment to take care of my body physically, the most important thing that I have to get me through the day. How can I talk about discipline and commitment in business when I don't have the discipline or commitment in the food I eat? Yeah, hey, listen, am I human? Am I going to pick my spots and enjoy some different foods? You bet. But as a whole, I'm looking at a body of work, I've got discipline and commitment. You can't just pick and choose where you're going to have discipline and commitment. I mean, you're going to talk to someone about discipline and commitment in an area of business, but you're a total train wreck somewhere else. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't. I mean, so you've got to look at the whole picture. And here's what I would say to you is don't worry so much. Listen, if you're a person that's routine and you've got to get up at a certain time and you've got to go through A, B, C, D, E, just like dominoes, knock yourself out. If you're someone that struggles with that and you keep, setting yourself up for failure, saying, I'm going to try it again, I'm going to start it again, or what's your routine? And, it's just not happening. Understand how you operate at the highest level. I operate at the highest level knowing that I have rituals that have 24 hours to get done. Now, here's the final piece that I want to get to you, okay? And so people think that commitment is about, yes, I'm going to do that, declaring I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. Commitment starts with no. Commitment starts with no. The reason that most people can't keep their commitments and don't accomplish what they want to and then can't understand because of time starvation is one key piece. They don't know how to say no. And I'm going to give you a simple one. No to the damn TV. That's a simple one. See, if I would guarantee that 50% of the people that watch this video, if you said no to the TV, you would have time for the ritual. You wouldn't even need a routine. You would have time for the ritual of taking care of your health and your fitness. And so, here's what I leave you with is everyone's a leader. You're a leader to your children. You're a leader in your business, whether you're a real estate agent, which is, real estate agents or real estate broker owner managers that I work with. You're a leader in the community. You're a leader to the agents that work for you, okay? Well, be it. Be it. Don't just talk about it. Now, listen, am I talking from perfection? Hell no. I share this with you, not ranting at you. I share this with you walking alongside you. Walking alongside you, okay? It's, again, it's not my 3 a.m. time that I like to be in the gym. It's in between a coaching call, which I need to get on here really, really quick. But here's what I want to share with you. Make a commitment. If routine doesn't work for you, just write down the rituals that you're going to get in. Know where to say no. Have boundaries. Shed the bullshit stuff that's not contributing to what you want to have as an experience of your life. And because then when you say no, it's real easy to say yes. It's real easy for a lot of people to say yes, but they're still talking about it. They're not doing it. What I want to do is support you in doing it and have the lever of accountability. And the final thing is this is, if you're out there in front of people, are you being what you expect them to be? Are you at least striving to be what you expect them to be? And I think that'll be really helpful. Peace out. I got to roll.